Good afternoon, everybody. Uh, it got cold again last night, didn't it? I know here in Greensboro it got, I think, down to 24. I think the meteorologist said we tied an all-time low record here in Guilford County. So, I mean, for this date on this year. So, if we did that, then, as the record has it most of the time, that won't happen again for quite some time. I hope. How many of you have seen the commercials that they have on TV now about the bullying, children being bullied? And they want you to go to this thing called bullying.gov, and it says to teach your child to be, not to be a bystander. Mr. Furley, he had to get in the picture. Anyway, so these commercials, it shows, it's got several commercials. You can look them up on here on YouTube, or you can go to stopbullying.gov and Google that, and then they have the commercials that you can watch. But I'm not sure if I agree with those commercials, and I'm not the only one that said this. In the ideal world, it would be wonderful if you saw somebody bullying another child and your child went up to that bully and said, "Excuse me, Timmy, but you're not supposed to be bullying Johnny. That's not nice." And if Johnny was to bow his head in a Brady Bunch sort of way and say, "You're right, I'm sorry, I hadn't thought about it that way." That'd be the ideal way. So that's basically what I think those commercials are trying to get through to our children. If you intervene, but I wouldn't want my child to do that, and I wouldn't expect anybody else to want their child to do that either. I'm getting hair all in my face, Mr. Furley. Because it's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. I don't think that if a child sees another child being bullied, that child should intervene and go up to that bully in any way. If you want to do something, have your child go to the principal to tell a teacher. But don't approach the bully. That's just suicide, because if your child approaches the bully, but then what's going to happen? Your child's going to be that bully's next target. Except for the fact your child's going to get bullied a little bit more than the other children, because of the fact that they deem your child now to be a snitch. So, no, it's never good to try to teach your children to approach a bully. Bullies have been around for centuries. Apparently, the teachers can't do anything about them. So, the teachers, the principals, the faculty are not able to do anything about it, so now they're going to send my child in there to try to do something about it? No. No. It's not fair. If they can have in schools zero tolerance for weapons, zero tolerance for guns, to the point to where they suspend a child, and it goes on their permanent record, for chewing their Pop-Tart into the shape of a pistol and pointing that Pop-Tart pistol at somebody, and they're 7 years old, and you're going to suspend that child and put that on their permanent record. But you can't do anything about these bullies? Balderdash. That's what I say. Don't leave it up to the society's children to do something about the bullies. That's crazy. If the adults in the situation can't do anything about it, don't send the children in. My theory is this. If you got zero tolerance, like I said, for the weapons, then you should have zero tolerance for bullying. You get caught bullying, you're out of here. Zero tolerance. How about if you get caught bullying the first time, you're suspended for a week? How about if you get caught bullying the second time, you're suspended a year and you're going to repeat this grade? Now, granted that Some kids are not going to care. The ones that's going to drop out anyway, they're not going to care. But, you know, the ones that do well, that do want to graduate, they are going to care. It seems to me like the bullies, they really, I think sometimes that the facilities are afraid of the bullies, because I remember one time, and it was on CNN, the overweight little boy that was being constantly bullied and ridiculed by this one little skinny, bird-legged little boy every day. So somebody got it on their phone of this little skinny boy coming up, and he hit this big boy like 2 or 3 times. Yes, baby. And the boy that was being bullied did not want to hit that boy back. He just kept trying to walk away. The bully would not let him walk away. And so, finally, the boy had had enough, and he picked that bully up and body slammed him, and I think he broke the bully's ankle. And it was him that got suspended. The bully didn't get suspended. He got suspended because he hurt the bully. So, how's that fair? You know, it was obvious, because it was on video, that this other little boy started it, so why not suspend him? Why not? This is why these bullies do what they do, because why? They know they can. And so what would you do in that situation? Would you tell your child to intervene, or would you tell your child to tell an adult and then stay out of it? And until next time, bye-bye.